Okay, so today's book review, it's a timeless classic. It's a book by Dr. Spencer Johnson. It's simply titled Who Moved My Cheese? I'm sure many of you have heard about the title. Some may have read, some may not have read it. But basically it's about change, change that takes place within a maze. And the cheese itself, it's a metaphor. It's a metaphor for whatever you would consider important in your life. It can be a career, it can be business, it can be a relationship, it can be a house, it can be money. Anything that you consider to be important as cheese that you need to pursue in your life. I know it's cheese, right? And they often say that dynamites come in small packages. And every time I pick up this particular publication, it's such powerful dynamite. So basically the theme around the book, it's about change. And our ability to respond to change. This is critical in all aspects of our lives. And currently, there could be no better time than to look at the current changes that are taking place in our lives. I'm sure we can all agree that, wow, so many changes are taking place within a very short period of time. And we've been forced to adapt. It's a lot, it's too much. But unfortunately, change is the only thing that's constant in our lives. And the only thing that we can try to do is to adapt to the constant change. And so the basic principle is that we must always be prepared for change, because things, unfortunately, will always change. But when they do change, we must also learn to change with them. Screaming, shouting, trying to resist will not wish away the cheese. Naturally, the more important your cheese is to you, the more you want to hold on to it. But you must always be prepared towards the prospect that you may wake up one day, it will not be there. Or even worse, it might be rotten. We all know that things change and they are never the same again. And so we must, it's life, it moves on, and so should we. We must never be stuck or even invested in the dogma of a departed past, or even an unconstructive present, so that we even become blind to the prospects of a brighter future, because we are still stuck in the past. Some blessings come as a form of distractions into our lives because they shake the norm. But because we are so used to the old, it takes us time to recognize the good that is coming with the change. Someone once said that not all storms come to our lives to disrupt our lives. As some, they come to clear our path. And so one of the lessons from the book is that we must always sniff out change so that it doesn't catch us off guard and as a result paralyzes us. Noticing small changes early on assists us to adapt to bigger problems that may come in the future. One of the characters from the book, his name is Sniff. And this is premised on his ability to sniff out change and quickly and simply adapt to the changes that takes place, as opposed to overcomplicating things and making them more complex than they actually are. Lessons from this book can be adapted to any of our life situations. The book itself is it's a mere 94 pages. You need probably an hour max to read and finish it. But the lessons that you'll derive from it will last you for a lifetime.